What's up guys, and welcome back to my next video. Hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic, and today as usual we're gonna continue with reading the Daily Stoic, and today we're gonna have two more meditations out of it, so let's get started. Expect to change your opinions. There are two things that must be rooted out in human beings: arrogant opinion and mistrust. Arrogant opinion expects that there is nothing further needed, and mistrust assumes that under the torrent of circumstance there can be no happiness. Epictetus discourses. How often do we begin some project certain we know exactly how it will go? How often do we meet people and think that we know exactly who and what they are? And how often are these assumptions proved to be completely and utterly wrong? This is why we must fight our biases and preconceptions, because they are a liability. Ask yourself, what haven't I considered? Why is this thing the way it is? Am I part of the problem here or the solution? Could I be wrong here? Be doubly careful to honor what you do not know, and then set these against the knowledge you actually have. Remember, if there is one core teaching at the heart of this philosophy, it's that we're not as smart and as wise as we'd like to think we are. If we ever do want to become wise, it comes from the questioning and from humility, not, as many would like to think, from certainty, mistrust, and arrogance. The cost of accepting counterfeits. When it comes to money, where we feel our clear interest, we have an entire art where the tester uses many means to discover the worth. Just as we give great attention to judging things that might steer us badly, but when it comes to our own ruling principle, we own and doze off, accepting any appearance that flashes by without counting the costs. Epictetus discourses. When coins were much more rudimentary, people had to spend a lot of time testing them to confirm the currency they had just received was genuine. The Greek word dokimazein means to assay or check the quality of a mineral ore. Merchants were often skilled enough that they could test coinage by throwing it against a hard surface and listen to the note it rang. Even today, though, if someone were to hand you $100 bill, you might rub it between your fingers or hold it up to the light just to confirm it wasn't a fake. All these for an imaginary currency, an invention of society. The point of this metaphor is to highlight how much effort we put into making sure money is real, whereas we accept potentially life-changing thoughts or assumptions without so much as a question. One ironic assumption along these lines, that having a lot of money makes you wealthy, or that because a lot of people believe something, it must be true. Really, we should be testing these notions as vigilantly as a money changer. For, as Epictetus reminds us, the first and greatest task of the philosopher is to test and separate appearances and to act on nothing that is untested. Alright, so thank you guys for joining me today on this video, and we're gonna continue tomorrow. So thank you, see you, have a great weekend, and bye.